Angry Guy here, and please remember to subscribe to the channel. Today we're discussing why white women are furious with white men for being white. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
She got what she deserved, so this lady really doesn't like immigrants.
How about you get the out of our country?
Do not.
She was on this train to New York, and a few rows in front of her sat these German tourists. Now they're having a little quiet conversation in German, but she hears a foreign language and she does not like it one bit.
Are you German? No, tell me what you scared. Are you so scared? Like, I'm not gonna let
Now comes the funniest part. Her boyfriend starts pleading for her to stop.
Please stop this, please stop this, or I'm never gonna talk to you again.
When she's done bashing the so-called immigrants, who are probably just tourists, her boyfriend says this.
So I'm an immigrant. You know I'm an immigrant too. You know that, right?
She has been identified as Brianna Penix, and she was immediately fired from her high-paying senior position as a talent acquisition specialist.
I mean, guys, this is what modern society has come down to. This is what men now have to deal with in Western society. There's nothing left. We've reached a saturation point. We've reached the ultimate breaking point where Western society is now a place where women can do anything, say anything, and they face relatively very few consequences. Sure, she was fired from her job. Yeah, but how many other women aren't fired? And here's the craziest thing. If a man had ever done something like this, he would probably be in handcuffs right now. But every time a woman does something like this, she gets away with not even a slap on the wrist. Oh, she lost her job. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. And nothing happens. She never gets prosecuted. She never goes to jail. I mean, that's really it. I've said this countless times, that even if men are not leaving Western society, they're done with Western society. That's why we call it men walking away. Because a lot of the passport bros, when they go overseas, they're not even going over there to go and find a relationship. They're walking away for their sanity. They're going away to find their peace. There are so many passport bros that are living overseas right now, and they do not want a relationship. They just want their peace, and that's it. They're just looking to restore or preserve what little sanity they have left. America has produced Karen and Keisha, and men are done with these two. Men are done with them. Society as a whole can no longer progress much further than this. There really will be a reset, but they're not going to like it. Because women don't comprehend that a country without its men is not a country, it is a wasteland. As you can see here, this woman is simply furious that these men are Germans. What's crazy is that she's yelling at them over this. And I've argued this before, that when it came to Germany and what happened to Germany and them electing, the guy with the funny mustache, he was chosen for the job. The German people made the decision that they wanted to go in that direction, regardless of him. They just chose him to be the administrator. And as you can see, now in Western society, this is the direction that things have gone in. This is the saturation. This is the breaking point. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, please subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and like the video, because it tells YouTube you're enjoying the content and you want to see more of it, so YouTube will show you more of it. I mean, guys, there's no going back from this. There's no going back. Everyone is tired of Karen and Keisha. No one wants to hear them anymore. When I say that Tent City is coming, I mean that Tent City is coming soon. All right? coming to a park near you, Tent City. And Karen and Keisha, they're going to be up in there. And when I said that Tyrone is going to be the king of Tent City, I mean it. When Tyrone is hungry, he will eat. When Tyrone is thirsty, he will drink. When Tyrone wants some loving, Tyrone will get some loving. And he will rule Tent City with an iron fist. Nothing lasts forever. And modern women, they are going to ultimately face the consequences for the decisions that they've made. We're already seeing women saying things like, they want to back away from feminism. I said this years ago that women would say, feminism got us everything that we wanted. Now let's fight it together. And I've made it very clear that while the legacy of while the label feminism may go away, the legacy of feminism will live on forever. They will never, ever surrender the spoils of feminism. Even women who try to say things like, women should give up some of the rights that they've attained as a result of feminism and go back to traditionalism. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. So it's inconsequential for these women to make these comments, these tradcon ladies. And it's so crazy because you look at these tradcon ladies and they're continuously going after women who are on platforms like OnlyFools, but then at the same time, when they're on these podcasts, look how they're dressed. Look at how they're dressed. You're wearing an OnlyFools uniform, but then you're bashing women who are on OnlyFools. What's going on in your head? The reality of it is that you're no better than any of them. You're just pivoting away right now and trying to make your money off the MANOSPHERE. I'm telling you guys, you need to wake up and realize that we're now we're heading towards a new beginning, an actual new beginning. Because the story for Western society, as it currently is about to come to an end. It's about to come to a close. Because if you look at the world and the state that the world is in and Western society is in, it's ridiculous. When you go to other countries that are feminist countries, but you compare them to the United States, it's almost like night and day. You're like, wait a minute, this is a feminist country. And it's still not as bad as the US. It's nowhere near as miserable as the US. There's a lot of people in Sweden right now who think that Sweden is like really hard, it's really bad. Yeah, but step foot in the US and you will see the level of hypocrisy here compared to Sweden. The US, I don't care what anyone says, the US is way worse than Sweden right now. And men living in Sweden can say, no, that's not true. Visit the US. Come to the US. And then say that. Because all the happiness and joy have been sucked out of this country. What modern women have done is they ate all the meat off the bone. They picked it clean. Then they sucked the marrow dry. And now they've come back for the bones and they're trying to grind the bones up. This is the state of Western society. And this is how women are in Western society. And of course, the simps, they don't want anything to change because this is how they survive. Men, wake up. Make sure that your passports are up to date. Travel outside of the US. not just to go and find someone to be in a relationship with. Find a place, just so you're doing it so that you're acquainted with other places. You understand how things work there. I have the Passport Bro blueprint coming out for you guys very soon. I've been working on that diligently. I'll be getting that out for you as soon as possible. You guys need to be ready to go. You guys have to start traveling, not simply just to look for the love of the love of your life. No, so that you become acquainted with other countries, so that you know what's out there, and you can move at the drop of a hat. You can go to the Dominican Republic at the drop of a hat if you need to, and just chill there. You can go to the Philippines at the drop of a hat and just chill there. You can go to Japan at the drop of a hat and just chill there. You can move as quickly as you need to. Because, guys, when things go downhill, and I've said this before, and people need a passport, it's going to be 6 months to get it expedited. It's going to be 2 years to get it normal. It's going to be 6 months to get it expedited. And, guys, when things go down, they're going to make it much more difficult to travel. Which is the reason why you want to get yourself global entry. So that's pre-screening, but you can go online, you can go to the website and apply for that. You want to get a Sentry card, or you want to get global entry, basically so that you can come and get in and out of the country quickly. For traveling, guys, you want to get yourself a Travels reward card. Like right now, I have the Advantage card. I just somehow qualified for that. I have that from Citi, right? I have the Advantage card from Citi, American Airlines Advantage card, and it's the Milo, so I earn points for like whatever on just everyday purchases. And those airline miles, I can use those for travel, so I can get great deals on travel. I can also get access to things like lounges and some really great benefits at airports that are exclusive to cardholders. Guys, I'm telling y'all, I'm not playing around. Y'all out here playing around. Y'all are out here playing around. Okay? I'm out here building up multiple sources of income. Y'all are here playing around, playing games. Like this is a game. All right? My passport is ready to go. And, the thing is, like, I'm already planning to renew it again. All right? I still have like a year, almost 2 years on my passport. I have almost 2 years left on my passport, and I'm already looking to renew it just in case. Just in case. Renew it early, just in case. Because of what's happening in Western society. So it's up to date, and I can get out if I need to get out at any given moment. But I have my passport. I have my passport. I have a Sentry. What a Sentry card allows you to do is I can basically be in Mexico within 5 minutes. I can be into Mexico in 5 minutes, and I can be out of Mexico in 5 minutes. I don't have to wait on any long lines. I walk straight through, walk straight to U.S. Customs. There's a special line for me, and I'm in the U.S. in about 5 minutes. I can be into Mexico in about 5 minutes. I could be out of Mexico in about 5 minutes. I could be into Canada in about 5 minutes. I could be out of Canada in about 5 minutes. And I have expedited entry into the United States and out of the United States with that card. Y'all need to stop messing around. Y'all need to stop messing around. Guys, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm stacking paper. I'm stacking paper. I'm just being real with y'all. I'm not wasting my money on anything. I basically have the main things that I need. I have my cell phones, I have my electronics. I'm going to pick up another laptop soon. Those are the core things, because these are the tools of my trade. And aside from that, I live very light. I have a Nintendo Switch and a few other electronics. Practically everything I own, I can fit in a backpack at any given moment. Yep. Practically everything I really own of value, I can fit in a backpack at any given moment. And take off. That's how light I am. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing games. A lot of y'all are playing games with your life until things go downhill, and then you're gonna want to come on social media and cry to other men, and it's like what you didn't know. Just accept your fate, man. Just accept your fate. Stop fighting it. Accept your fate. All right. You decide this for yourself. I see some of y'all crying already. Oh, I wish I had done this earlier. I wish I had listened to you and got an expedited passport. It's been 3 months and I still don't have my passport. Some of y'all are so cheap. Like, I cannot understand some of you men talking about I make $75,000 a year, but I'm not paying for an expedited passport. I just don't understand so many of you guys. It's like you refuse to invest in yourselves. And you play games and you can see what's happening. You can see what's happening. And don't blame anyone. It's like, I mean, there's some of you out there, you get married one time, lost half your stuff after she divorced you, didn't learn your lesson. What do? You go and get married a second time again. And it was only after the second time where now you lost everything and you're living in the woods in a tent that you finally learned your lesson. There was a dude living in the woods telling me that he was getting ready to get rid of his cell phone, bro. Get rid of his cell phone to save money. I mean, there's a thing called Metro PCS. There's a thing called Mint Mobile. All right? There's so many. Guys, you could even qualify for a thing called the ACP, Affordable Care Program, that allows you to get $30 off if you're low income for cell phone plans. And these dudes are doing so bad that they can't even afford that. They cannot even afford that. That's how bad it is. When you can't afford $30 a month to pay your phone bill, when you can't afford $10 a month to pay your phone bill, because the state has taken everything you have and they are taxing you that hard for spousal support and child support. And it's going to be like that for at least 18 years. And in some states like New York, it can go up to like 25. And when you find yourself in that situation, I mean, like, how do you really feel? Because you were warned, you were told, don't do this. Smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. A lot of y'all are neither of those. You didn't learn anything at all, and now look at you. Telling y'all. What do you guys think about this? White women are furious at white men for just being white. I want to know your thoughts about this in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.